Hello everyone! Welcome to the first video in the entire channel! Oh my god! So, I decided to play this game as the first gameplay on the channel. First because I love this series. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My bad. I am Evelyn Downlight. I am a fallen angel and I'm here to look after your souls. Now, moving on to the game, I love this trilogy, this game series in general, and since in the last Nintendo Direct the spin-offs were finally announced for port for Switch, I thought what better way to start this channel than by playing my favorite game series, but also I want to see if I can play the entire trilogy before September when the Miles Edgeworth games release. I'm a little bit nervous, sorry, it's the first video. So, what is this game? Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, it's a game series, well the Ace Attorney series is a game series about lawyers. You play as a lawyer defending people on the courtroom. I know it's a very weird concept. Trust me, it's great. I love this game so much. Last time I played this, it was like over a decade ago, I think. It's been more than 10 years since last time I played this game. That being said, I'm not going fully blind on this. I know a few things that happen in this game. I don't remember all of them, so I'm going semi-blind. But without further ado, let's start. Oh, by the way, I'm going to make voices. Hope you don't mind. Alright, new game! Let's start with the first one. Episode 1, the first Turnabout. Play? Yeah. I don't remember who this guy is. Damn it! Wait me! I can get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. I know. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Yeah, okay, so this is the first case. The first case is usually the tutorial, so we see who the real killer is. In future cases, we have to figure out that by ourselves. So, August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Oh, right. Oh, hey, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He is one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. Oh, okay. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. God, I wish he would. Truly. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Dude, no, you're ruining this for us. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Shut up, dude. Shut up. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. Okay, so another thing I have to say. Usually your client is innocent. They're not the murderer. They're just really unlucky, I guess. In this case, I don't like Larry. I'll expand in that. Like, I'll tell more about that later, but I really don't like Larry. Okay, my name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just had terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Okay, yeah, that's true. As much as I don't like him, he's good. He's a good person. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is not in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Trust me, the voice will make sense in a moment. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of the client. It's not like evidence has any weight in this courtroom. No. Your conduct. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Man, Phoenix, you're not taking any points with the judge. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading, bumping on the soil already, Mom spaghetti. Okay. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Okay, we know this one. It's not Phoenix, it's not Mia, it's Larry Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Woo! I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. Phoenix, come on. No, no way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim? Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Okay, yeah, so tutorial. How to look up information and profiles. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Okay, so if I do this, we have evidence. We only have 2 pieces, but we'll get more. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. And Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, July 31st, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma. But we don't only have evidence, we also have profiles. So we have Mia, chief attorney at Fay & Co., my boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. This is the victim, Cindy Stone. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. And the prosecutor, Winston Payne. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. So we know now that the victim is Cindy Stone. So the victim is Cinderblock, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? We already saw that. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecutor. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Tinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepted it into evidence. So yeah, now we have more proof. Statue. A statue in the shape of the Tinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Got it. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yeah, I know, Larry. Why are you looking so smug for? Ahem! Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Potts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Oh, great, more proof. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July the 30th, the day before the murder. Alright. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Dude, stop trying to influence my witness. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. I'm gonna stop him from answering. Though, I think... Okay, no, never mind. I'm gonna stop him from answering because he's going to say something really stupid. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh, wins. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! Dude, shut up! I'm trying to help you! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Shut up already! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this! Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly, stop him from answering. The more information we have, the better, I guess. Let him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! How do you understand from that series of movements? Yeah, I was there, I went. Order? Well, Mr. Butt. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. See what I gave him his voice? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sowett to the stand. Mr. Sowett, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? What voice do I give you? Oh yes! Newspaper, yes! Mr. Sowett, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Alright. Witness account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he might be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Alright, I'm sure you saw the contradictions already. There are some stuff conflicting with the evidence. Larry, why did you tell the truth? He did. He's just stupid. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. What are you talking about? It's filled with holes. It's pretty obvious. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone on the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saad used was one of those. Yeah. Okay, I'll hold on to my comments until we get to the actual cross-examination. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Whatever. Blackout record. Electricity on to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. of the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in this testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. I actually saw like 2 or 3. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. I know how to structure it. Okay, it's fine. Alright. Okay. I think I know exactly where the contradiction is. So, cross-examination. So, I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. It's fine. I thought he must be in a hurry because the door had opened. This is fine. I looked inside the apartment. Okay. I qualify from my elbow on the side. Okay. This is important. I quailed in fright and felt myself unable to go inside. I need to remember this. So, press. Hold it! So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? So, he said he didn't go inside. And he said he didn't touch anything. But that conflicts with something we'll see soon. I thought to call the police immediately. Okay, that's fine. Alright, however, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. How do you know that? If you said you didn't go inside. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you say you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. Okay, this is okay. Maybe I should press first. Hold it. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Yep. Present some evidence to contradict him. Alright, so if the time was 1 p.m., why does the autopsy report say that the death was between 4 and 5 p.m.? Makes no sense. So, we present this. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. God damn it, Phoenix. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Aha, gotcha! Oh, that! This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! Nope. After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Yeah, basically, like, if the court record says something and the witness says something else, that's the contradiction. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay. Alright, the time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the... Dude, there was a blackout. There's no way you heard the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. No! There was a blackout, idiot! That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Alright, okay, whatever. Okay. I see. You heard about saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. Yep. I got this one. Yeah, it's super easy. Alright. So, I think the statement must be... Alright, this one. Hold it! Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Phoenix. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. Alright, that didn't do anything that I wanted. There was only one. Oh, I wasn't giving Pain his weird voice. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Yeah. It's the blackout thing. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. The reason I'm pressing before presenting anything is sometimes the game punishes you if you don't press before presenting. So this is the problem. What do you mean there was television if there was a blackout, dumbass? Objection! Also, you know you're right when the music stops. That's your cue. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Ah, gotcha. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Well... The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Soet? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Soet, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Soet. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Alright. Alright, so here in the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. Saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Okay, you still claim that you didn't go inside the apartment. So how do you know? Okay, never mind. Yeah, the murder weapon. The murder weapon. How do you know that? The killer used it to kill the victim. How do you know? Okay, that must have been what I saw. I think I know what I have to do. You saw a clock. I guess I would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright, I know exactly what to do. Alright, I think... well, I don't know. This is a bit redundant, but maybe this is the thinking. Alright, how do you know this was a murder weapon? Hold it! The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what you said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Alright. Alright, the murder weapon. So, I guess I have to present the statue thing? Alright. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Soet. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. I Yes, it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with the testimony now? Yes, I do. Still doesn't explain how did he know that this is the murder weapon. He wasn't here, I think, when this was presented as the murder weapon. Also, how the hell did he know it was a clock? Because this thing doesn't look like a clock. So yes, I do have a problem with the testimony. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. That's the only, I'm pretty sure he didn't know the victim. And there's been the whole thing about the phone and stuff, so he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. I love this song, by the way. Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... I love that face. Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn! Kill him dead! That is what we in the Ace Attorney fandom call a breakdown. It's like a reward for finding the truth. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright? Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Maybe if we make it like sound, we can... I don't know. The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sabat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the closed factory. Ask the neighbors, I don't think so. Try sounding the clock. Also, this red little thing on the bar is a penalty. If I make a mistake, I get a penalty. If I run out of the little blue bar, I lose. But I think I know. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think is 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. What? So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Soviet heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Soet, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Let me check. This wasn't updated, but I mean, we know it's a clock. Oh, wait. I think I have an idea. Damn it! I was so close! Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. No, I think I got it. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. No, I know exactly what to do. Unfortunately... Wait. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Soet. I come all the way here to testify, and look at what happens. You treat me like a criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. Someone object, please! Phoenix, come on! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mrs. Soet. Thank you, Mia! Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. No, dude, no, it's not. I can prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. I can! Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. I know exactly what to do. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow. And think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? God. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock will be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Thank you, Mia. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. Yeah, I can. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Yes! Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. I know exactly what it is. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I think it's the passport. Because we know the victim traveled. Oh well, she returned from her trip the day before the murder. So I think it's a passport. Take that! Alright. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Then, Well, no, when it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? God, Phoenix. I think I killed him. Order! Order, I say! Hell yeah. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Get used to it. We're going to do this many times. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty!
Yeah! Confetti! Woo!
And with that, this court is adjourned. This was a short one. Usually cases have investigation sections and they take like way longer. But this was the tutorial, so this was really short. It turns out that Frog Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It left himself to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. Yeah, poor girl. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there.
Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there.
It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Oh God.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wind is gone, man. Gone forever.
Cindy Windy? Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Well, thanks. I really owe you one.
I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Dude, pay me. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. The murder weapon. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Yeah, another thing I can give to Larry is
he's very artistic and talented. He's a horrible, annoying dude. But he's creative and really good at it, so I'll give him that. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool.
Don't that make you wanna cry? Wanna just cry?
Larry. Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
What? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him.
Huh? Oh yeah, right.
What the hell is she talking about? I guess the clock? Because it's a heavy thing, but she still took it to Paris? I guess that's the answer. The statue, I guess? Take that. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock,
That's all. If she needed a clock, she could have taken a very small one. Like, she didn't have to take this whole ass heavy thing. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Aw.
Really? I am? Thanks!
Hope that made him feel a little better. Okay. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Aww. Well, I think our worries here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? Oh, hell yeah, we're going on a date. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah,
Part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Oh, she's totally hitting on me right now. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said,
"Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. We can sell it. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end! Whew. Hey, new case! But I'll play that another time.
Hello, Evelyn from editing here. I completely forgot that I didn't record an outro for this video. I just realized this as I was editing. So Really sorry. This is just the first video I've made, so it's a bit wonky. I'm so sorry. But I guess I should do the outro now. I hope you enjoyed the case. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.